The Agricultural Mechanization for Smallholders Farmers of Ethiopia project, AMS, is part of the Promoting Agricultural Productivity program of the development cooperation between Germany and Ethiopia. GIZ is implementing the AMS project in Ethiopia on behalf of the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, BMZ, in collaboration with the Ethiopian Ministry of Agriculture.
AMS is dealing with 5 outputs. One is a political framework to improve the spread of the mechanization. Another one is improving the training offers and improving also the training quality of these training centers. Another one is awareness raising. This means doing field days, showing the machines in the field. Another one dealing with the innovation.
The AMS project aims to improve the working conditions in agriculture, to remove the work burden and modernize agricultural operations for enhanced soil, water and energy productivity and efficiency. This particularly benefits women, who carry the burden of farm operations, and attracts youth to farming.
The first 2 phases were very much oriented towards training and just exposing or creating awareness to farmers that mechanization exists. And we were being challenged now to make the tractors smaller, make more smaller machines available for farmers to be able to access them and use them. So the biggest task has been one of developing a business models where you can organize the service providers to be able to serve these small-scale farmers in a coordinated way.
Among key outputs is upgrading of the National Mechanization Strategy of 2015, a policy document spearheaded by the Ministry of Agriculture with financial support from AMS project.
Agriculture requires these modern technologies. Mechanization is very, very important for that, and it is a kind of instrument to modernize farming system, both crop and the livestock. Since the majority of Ethiopian farmers are smallholder farmers, the new strategy holistically addresses, in all aspects, in crops and the livestock mechanization.
AMS engaged national and international mechanization experts to plan and implement programs aimed at engendering mechanization in the smallholder sector in the country. Among identified project objectives was the need to increase the understanding of the benefits of mechanization amongst the smallholder farming community. Partnering with agricultural officers in national and regional bureaus, farmer cooperative unions, as well as leading agricultural training institutions across the project regions, AMS engaged the community in outreach programs with notable success. The project-guided training curriculum review to enhance relevance by introducing new curriculum, among them short-term competency-based training.
If you train in a bundle many courses at a time, then the quality of training will be affected, because trainees are taking the courses just as a bundle. They may not apply some of the courses. But the advantage with a short-term training course like competency-based is you will take the training with the knowledge and the skill which you will apply in the end.
The project provided skills training to stakeholders across the sector on machinery use and maintenance through farmer training centers and cooperative unions. Included in the training was training of trainers and private service providers, a strategic approach aimed at ensuring that needed mechanization skills cascade into the communities. Moreover, AMS project support and train private practitioners to equip them with both technical skills as well as business management skills.
Waan kana mooyyuu waan amma kana leenji'aa jirruu fi duraani maqaan keenya operator qofa. Amma garuuyyuu mechanical operator akka jedhamuun maashinoota kanarratti wantoota nu barbaachisan qotee bulaadhaaf ta'ee mana mootummaa ta'ee isaan kanneen akka adjustitti godhan wantoota nu barbaachisan makaanika biraa akka hin barbaanne haa nu gargaaruuf yookaan immoo haa nu fayyaduuf leenji'aa jirra.
The project was deliberate to mentor the marginalized groups in the community, especially targeting youth and women.
Akka miseessatti jalqaba carraa hojii hin qabu ture, carraa hojii akka argadhu naaf godheetiin hin jira. Dabalataan immoo hawaasa kiyyayyuu tajaajiluun anaaf faayidaa guddaadha.
Cognizant of the gender sensitivities in the community, the project organized special forums focusing on women engineers to engage and train the women folk in line with the universal development dogma of leaving no one behind. This approach ensured inclusivity and development of practical mechanization technology that also serve the marginalized. Engineer Tigist Alamehu, a founder member of the Ethiopian Women Agricultural Engineers Association, is a member of the AMS project team that focuses on the special needs of women farmers.
The first thing is doing a training need assessment. What the women are really necessary, what she needs. After that, Association of Ethiopian Women in Agricultural Engineering have different background, like agricultural machinery, who can design the agricultural machinery, who can reverse engineering on the machinery. So, with such kind of different collaboration of founding member, we can meet the requirement of the women farmers.
Another critical gap identified for intervention was improving smallholder farmers' access to mechanization services. AMS project supported the established mechanization service centers run by cooperative unions, a game changer in better service provision, spare parts, repair and maintenance of mechanization machinery in the communities. The partnership with the cooperative unions and the Association of Private Mechanization Service Providers embraced this approach, marking a paradigm shift in smallholder mechanization sector to empower them to give better services.
Mechanization service center have been planned to give 4 types of service for our members. The first one is supplying different service like threshing, plowing, seedling. The second one is training for operators, also a garage for maintenance purpose.
Besides support in skilling and equipping service centers, AMS project provided training to cooperative unions, private service providers, agricultural technical and vocational education trainings, ATVETs, and supply chain personnel in modern mechanization business management.
Most of the units don't consider the mechanization service as a business. It just considers it as one unit in the union. So what we did is we provided this, we call it immersion 15 days workshop for the unions and service providers, and we give them how to do business, how to develop business models, develop business plan, and also strategy and action plans with the support of local international consultants.
There is 10 members in our youth group. I'm the leader of group. We have a tractor, so we have giving service and take money. Because we are new for this service, we have a big gap within the adjustment of machine, managing the time. So we are coming here and learning. Now we are best.
To start with, we had a field trip for 1 week to visit different organizations like cooperatives. We visited private service providers. We visited private trainings, and we tried to find out what is really important, what are the challenges they are facing, and what to address in trainings. From the field visits, I've seen 80% of the linkage to the machines were broken and reinforced, welded by the garages. But just looking at that, I saw that they are not really proper trained to use the machines. The second challenge that we met is missing spare parts and garages to do the maintenance proper.
The training enhanced efficiency in business operations in the sector while increasing opportunities available the smallholder sector.
The training is cover business model canvas, how to plan on a mechanization service center, and also how to improve our business plan, our service.
Angel Joro, manager of Mechanised Limat Maba Women's Group in Morocco Warida, is a grateful beneficiary of AMS training.
ጥሩ ነገሮችን ነው ያየሁት በደለባ ደረጃም ጥሩ ነገሮችን ነው ያየሁት በመኖም ደረጃ ጥሩ ነገሮችን ነው ያየሁት አነስተኛና ትልቅ የሆነ በእርሻ ዙሪያም ምን ነበር ቀለል ያለ መጀመሪያ በምን ነበር የሚታረሰው ከዛ ደግሞ ሁለተኛ ደረጃ በምን ነበር የሚታረሰው ሶስተኛ ደረጃ በምን ነበር የሚታረሰው በሚለው ሰጥለናል አዳማ ላይ ማለት ነው ያው በሰለጠነው መሰረት እኛ ያው አገልግሎት ሰጥተናል በመጣነው ደረጃ ማለት ነው
Partnership building amongst stakeholders through PPPs is a model that the AMS project advocated to improve access, affordability and efficiency to mechanization. Digitization of mechanization services is yet another frontier that the project explored with notable promise in collaboration with Green Agro Solution, GAS, PLC. Promoting technologies that makes the arduous work less burdensome and more profitable.
Lersha digital platforms give easier access to smaller farmers that our Lersha agents aggregate or cluster orders from the farmers and put the order to the platform so that the mechanization service providers get the order, then they can give the service direct to the farmers.
Practical skills on mechanization application were passed through community-level field days and demonstrations in line with the project dictum Seeing is Believing, which aims to raise wider awareness.
Manni bu'aa isaa argee namarratti galmaa'anii turan. Gara nama 20 maal kata'u maashina kana eegaa turan. Mallaqaan hin dalaysiifanne jedhanii dhugaa lafa jiru kun. Eegaa turanii aniyyuu waan carraa waggaa baran argataniif ummanni sun waliin taa'aa bahee egaa sangaamma tiraakteera biraatiin facaafatee akka gaarii ummanni maashina san barbaadaa jechuu barbaade.
Galabaa amma ka arginu kun galabaan akkana godhuu qara itti fayyadamnee hin jiru. Amma waan argineef qotee bulaan keenya oduu deebi'ee ammallee itti fayyadamee qotee bulaan fooyyee guddaa fida. Deebi'ee ammallee ka qonnaallee haala gaariin amma asii argaa.
When we organize this demonstration at field days, farmers believe that, okay, this is actually the machine. They already heard it, they do have some memory. Now they see it. Not only things, they want to touch also, okay, this is a machine which drops the seed inside this. Then after the seed drops also, they dig it by their hand. Okay, this is the depth. This is how it covers. So this is seeing is believing. They see it, they touch it, they believe it.
Field days comprised of stakeholders in the mechanization value chain, including farmers, local suppliers, cooperative unions, private sector service providers, financial institutions, Ministry of Agriculture, regional bureaus, and Warrada and zonal administrators. AMS project made efforts to bridge the knowledge gap by producing educational, advocacy, and skills-building materials that empowered farmers on mechanization. Guided by the funding agency's development philosophy of inclusivity and sustainability, AMS deliberately formed partnerships through stakeholder workshops that discussed and resolved common challenges dogging the sector. Stakeholder engagement activities were guided by a communication strategy designed to promote and inculcate a culture of mechanization sustainably in the smallholder sector in the country. AMS introduced an innovation fund to promote homegrown solutions to smallholder mechanization.
We needed to call innovators to act as externals in the project implementation.
First, we did pre-screening, evaluating whether the project idea is aligned with the project objectives or not, whether that idea will contribute to the achievement of the project objectives or not, whether that is other industrial project idea or contribute for smallholder farmers.
9 out of 300 entries qualified for sponsorship following critical selection criteria. This novel idea benefited the winners with expert mentorship on business and technology advancement domiciled at the AMS project. The beneficiaries to the Innovation Fund share their inspirations and experience with the AMS project.
The uniqueness of this machine, by one machine you can get 3 functions: the maize shelling, chopping and milling. So especially this machine address the users rural area, especially the women and the users rural areas and also the farmers.
My innovation idea is focused on the false banana. Traditionally, it's a co-staple food in the south and south north part of the country. Our processing method is very time-taking, labor-intensive, and also it has some health effect for women. So this inspired me to development of these machines. When we hear about the AMS project, we apply, and I win 2.7 million in Ethiopia, USD. By using of that fund, we produce these machines. It's easy to accessible by women. In addition to that, male are more interested, so they take the burden of women indirectly.
We decided to make electric tractor. It is very small in terms of technical things. It can maneuver within the field, so its field efficiency is by far better than those imported big tractors. Will have motor driven, so can be less expensive for local farmers here. In terms of gender, when there is no much work on the field, those electric motors will just drive churning, light crushing, grinding, milling operations. So we're just thinking also just to relieve some of the burdens on not only women, also the disadvantaged groups. Fortunately, we managed to get a fund from GIZ and also from Irish government.
The biggest contribution, I would say, has been trying to develop what we are calling business models, which make one item in the supply chain work with another. As we were thinking about all this, some short-term experts came and actually developed it all together, put it all together as a business model, and they saw an opportunity. And I've actually teamed up with Awasa University, Punjab University in India, Limerick University in Ireland, Amio Engineering, which is a private producer here, who are actually teaming up with the same people to produce the electric tractor. So they actually saw an opportunity, and now they have a very good hub in Awasa University, which is developing along this business model I'm talking about.
The public-private partnership is normally a new approach in mechanization. These implements, they are designed as a lightweight implement with a conservation tillage application. So for small-scale farmers, these huge tractors doesn't have any meaning. And this tractor actually is a 50 horsepower tractor. It can perform most of farm activities during the farming season. Okay, and during the off-season, it is equipped with power transmission shafts, and we can also pump water with that. Model farmers can afford this type of arrangements, and they can also serve their community.
The innovation projects currently under development serve as a precursor to the future approaches and applications in smallholder mechanization. Partnership building amongst stakeholders through public-private partnerships, PPPs, is a model that the AMS project approves to improve access, affordability and efficiency to mechanization. The future is promising.
This is where the future is, in public-private partnerships, where agronomists, mechanics, suppliers of spare parts, marketers, and everyone are working in one environment, in one place, helping one another, and we've built a very good foundation for future growth. So getting that model working and demonstrate that this is our way of the future, I think has been a major achievement and a key achievement of the AMS project.